Cleanliness, they say, is close to godliness. Welcome to another beautiful episode on Feedback. I am Amaka Oguleye, your host. On today's episode of Feedback, we went to Ikotu Igodo LCDA, where I saw two streets that I've never seen anything of such in my entire life. You even have to ask, is this place part of Lagos State? Idowu Anishere Street and Gafaru Street is nothing to write home about. We went for an inspection with the executive chairman of the local government. Yes, the executive chairman of Igodo Ikotu local government, Honorable Ayinde Lassis. It is nothing to write home about. Let's go to Igodo Ikotu LCDA. We'll be right back.
It was an eyesore for the level of damages meted out to the residents of Idowu Anishere Street off Governors Road and Gafaru Street off Ijegun Road, both in Ikotu Igodo area of Lagos State, as all sorts of movement in the area became standstill. The continuous heavy downpours have not only turned the road to a no-go area, but the households have been put under 24/7 surveillance of imminent flood in the abode. Leading the pack of the executive members, the SCDA chairman, Akesanya Lasisi, appealed to the state government to consider the rehabilitation as an urgent action so as to save the lives and properties of the people.
We are here live at Gafaru Street because of the cry and yearnings of the electorate in these streets. They have been crying for help, crying for assistance, crying for government intervention at Gafaru Street. So that is why we are here. We are appealing to our performing governor, Mr. Babajide Olusola Sanwo-Olu, Mr. Selebu, our caring governor. My people at Gafaru Street are expecting your hands of magnanimity at Gafaru Street. The condition here is terrible. The condition here is very, very terrible, is very bad. Yearly, children's lives are lost here due to flood. The flood cuts away children who are going to their school. Most of the times, children could not attend school. They should not go for exam. That is why we are appealing to the governor to come to our aid.
You can see all our mothers here, our fathers and brothers. We are appealing to our governor, Governor Sanwo-Olu Babajide, to come to our aid in Idowu Anishere Street under Igodo Ikotu LCDA. We need this help because if you see our mothers here, they are very old. Even our children, they can't go to school. If this flood started, they can't go to school. They will stay at home. And we all know that the children is the leader of tomorrow. They need to go to school, and we need to care for them. For our governor to help us out, they should come down to the SCDA, Idowu Anishere Street, to come to our aid, to stop this flood problem. We got that the flood is coming down from Governor Road, down to this road, down to these streets. We want governor to help us out.
Some of the residents in the area who spoke with my TV lamented the neglect of the area by the past government in the state.
This point, okay. Some part of the flood goes to this point, but the moment this place is blocked, every of the flood passed through this area, this street, and that's why we're having the crisis extending to that side. Initially, it was from here to this place, but the moment this place is blocked, the crisis extended to that area. I think that place was sold out. This place was supposed to be a bypass, connecting road to the other streets. So they sold it, and there is little we could do.
Government to please help us. We have suffered a lot in this place. Like Daddy said, our CDA chairman said that time, that it's over 30 years. This place has been like this, and it's getting worse and worse. Landlords have tried their best to maintain, but no. Especially after the road of Jegu Road was constructed. They passed all the water there to this place, and the drainage was not done. And everywhere was scraped out. And people cannot. We used to bring cars to our compounds. Nothing like that. Even bicycle cannot pass. So the school children are not safe in this area. Nobody is safe. So it's very serious and pathetic.
Nínú ẹ wà lọ́wọ́ àwọn tó jẹ́ bíi secretary wa tó lè mú photocopy ìwé yẹn tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n á ṣó wọn. Nǹkan tá a fẹ́ kàn ṣe fún wa ni pé gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ Lagos táwa náà dẹ̀ dúró tì wọ́n tó jẹ́ pé ní Àlímọ̀ṣọ́ yìí ìbò wa lójú. Èmi pẹ̀lú ẹnìkan lájọ́ sáfà ládùúgbò yìí tá a máa káàkiri pé ibo lẹ̀ fẹ́ dìbò sùn ibo lẹ̀ ń dìbò fún tó lẹ̀ ń dìbò fún wọn ó wá afẹ́kọ́ wá ṣe drainage kó dẹ̀ ṣe ọ̀nà yìí kó ṣe ọ̀nà yìí Anisere of Governor Road a fi Ọlọ́run bẹ̀ wọ́n kó lè ṣe àṣeyẹ a fi Ọlọ́run gómìnà wa àti chairman local government wa náà Alhaji Akínsànyà Alhaji Lọ́lá kó bá wa ṣe ọ̀nà yìí.
Gómìnà wa Sanwó-Olú kan jọ kan ràn án lọ́wọ́ fún ọ̀nà wa àti kọ́tà wa torí pé kí ni omi yẹn ó ń dààmú wa. Anisere Ìdòwú Anisere of Governor Road ní Ìkọ̀tún kan jọ kan gbà wá o kan ràn án lọ́wọ́ fún omi tó ń dà wá láàmú o tó bá ti dé báyìí omi máa ń wọlé tó máa ń gbé àwọn èèyàn lọ gan pàápàá nípa báyìí kan jọ kan ràn wá lọ́wọ́ o.
Fún wọn kàn ṣàánú wa l'Anisere à ń try l'Anisere àwa association fúnra wa à ń try bẹ́ẹ̀ kí ìjọba kó ràn wá lọ́wọ́ omi yẹn gbogbo omi Governor Road pátápátá náà direct sí Anisere ò rí bí elé gbogbo àwọn ibi tẹ́ rí wọn yẹn individuals àwọn association ló ṣe wọ́n táwọn ọmọ school tó wà ní gbogbo bí wọ̀nyí tó jò bá ń rọ̀ ní ìsìn báyìí wọn ní lè dúró omi wọn yẹn ń gbà mí ọmọ school mi bàtà ẹ̀ oríṣiríṣi lẹ̀ máa rí nínú àgbàrá ń bí tẹ́ máa rí wọn àwọn míì ẹ̀ là máa gbé tá a máa sọ pé ẹ gbà wá omi ti ń gbá àwọn ọmọ lọ tó bá jẹ́ pàtìkò tó jò yẹn ń rọ̀ ní wọn náà tó jò yẹn bá sì dá gbogbo Anisere ló sì máa wà flood ẹjọ́ ẹ bá bẹjọba kán máa dá sí ẹjọ́.
We want governor to come and help us do this road.
Which road?
This Gafaru road, so that it will be motorable. This road you can see it linked to another community from here to Igbi. It can leak when government do it. The hold up at government at junction there can reduce. And if you can see some houses here, some of them are parked and they have switched off all their house, all because they can't stay there because of the erosion. And they have been starting Abaronje Road now. Immediately they started. Now, if you can come here this morning, you can see you cannot even come here, all because the erosion. They have channeled all the water here. So we are pleading to government, especially state government and our local government chairman. They should help us do it, please.
Recalled that the Nigerian Meteorological Agency, NIMET, has predicted normal to above normal rainfall season in 2021 across the country, while Lagos, Ogun, Kebbi, and Niger State are predicted to experience little than normal rainfalls.
Welcome back. Nobody will be happy with the state and with the state of the street. It's unfair that human being can even stay on the streets. They are crying, they are begging our able governor, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, to come to their aid. Kids don't go to school anymore because of that. Once it rains, everybody will be indoor. You don't dare coming out because the flood will take them away. The women were crying out, shouting, come to our aid, come to our aid. I hope our governor will do something about that because I know he is a governor that listens to people. Yes, we went to Iba LCDA and Ayobo Ipaja LCDA, where we met with our able mommy, the executive chairman of Ayobo Ipaja LCDA. Yeah, she welcomed us warmly. And the same thing goes to our able chairman, Abila. He also gave us a warm welcoming in Iba LCDA. Let's go to Iba LCDA and Ayobo Ipaja. We'll be right back.
Nice. Call on doctor's attention if you need solution. Too much is given, much is expected. Jaguda.com.
It was Saturday. Alabo iwe mura o. Kubo. Bo ba se bi eni bare. Abi ko ju ma su. Alabo yo ni bo bi lo to le lo ko ja si bi tu. Ori pele ra loro. Agbo se dada ba labo isu o. E ma se se wo so si le o. E o gbodo doku o. Ai sa se doku o.
Jaguda.com. Ṣẹ́gun àrùn gbogbo, ẹ̀fọn tó gbòòrò àtúnlọ́wọ́ àwọn tó rẹ̀rọ. Kẹ́kùlẹ̀ gbà kó sàfún tókò. Cleanliness is essential. Utilize your potential. Understand the times and your initial.
Mọ́tótó borí àrùn mọ́lẹ̀, àṣẹ ní ká ṣe lójú. Àyíká aláboyún máa ń bá. Bẹ̀rẹ̀ aláboyún ẹ̀ fọwọ́ wọ́wọ́. Ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣètọ́jú àyíká aláboyún.
You wanna live long and stay strong.
Like you all see, what you said, that our market is maybe 70% clean, and the market leaders, they are the women. Well, through the compliance of the COVID-19, we are trying our bit in the local government. You know, we cannot be here and supervise what is going on in the market. That is why we have a women, the women market and the men market. So who shall be the supervisor of the market there? So, and they are trying their bit, you know, to control an human being is not easy, because you can only do your bit and leave the rest. And we called them last week to sensitize them that the issue of COVID-19 is still existing, because if they don't do what is needful for the people, the market can be closed by the local government, which nobody will query it. Because what we are doing is for ourselves, not for anybody. Because a market that is not clean, that is the environment where the COVID-19 can just quickly enter and started spreading among our people. So we are trying our bit. And the issue of washing hand basin, we are telling them, and I'm very sure they will take a proactive action about that. Have a total compliance to the issue of COVID-19. Like the exercise that we just finished now, they should continue the way we educate them on how to use a nose mask and washing their hand before entering the market, and not allow anybody to pick anything without washing their hands in order for COVID-19 to spread.
Nǹkan tí mo rí ń bẹ̀ ni pé gẹ́gẹ́ bí àwọn tó jẹ́ olórí wa ní council níbí wọ́n ṣe máa ń bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ọ̀rọ̀ COVID-19 bá ṣe lè máa dáàbò bora wa ká dẹ̀ pé àwọn ìyá lọ́jà bàbá lọ́jà wa ká máa bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀. Ìgbà tá a dé ibi a rí i pé gbogbo wọ́n gbọ́rọ̀ tí à ń sọ, wọ́n gbé omi wọn sílẹ̀, ọṣẹ tán fi ń fọwọ́, sanitizer, wọ́n dẹ̀ ṣe déédéé ní ọjà. Ìmọ̀ràn mi lápapọ̀ náà ni pé gbogbo instruction of Lagos State ká máa tẹ̀lé toró ó máa wúlò fún wa dáadáa. Tá bá ti ń tẹ̀lé àrùn ò ní wọlé wa, gbogbo nǹkan wa dẹ̀ mọ́ tónítóní, ìtẹ̀síwájú á dẹ̀ wà fún gbogbo tilé toko.
Ribi nice àti kéwà arábà mi.
Ogun bílẹ̀ afúnni ni wọ́n sọ, olóyún abẹ́rẹ́ láì ṣiṣẹ́ abẹ́, ewé ń jẹ́, ogun jẹ́. Má ṣe lògùn without doctor's prescription. Mo tẹnu mọ́, call on doctor's attention if you need solution. Mo tẹnu mọ́. Too much is given, much is expected. Ìlera lọ́rọ̀, just give much is ìlera. Jaguda.com.
Is very, very new and it exists everywhere. But I find out that when you came in, you can see that all our markets are COVID-19 compliant. And we have been able to maintain the serenity in the markets. We have been able to maintain the cleanliness of the market. And if you go to all the local governments, all the markets that we go to, you will see that most of the markets are very, very clean. And the people there, they are compliant. Before you enter any of our markets, if not that today is the environment day or the environment period that as at the time you conducted your the visitation, you will have seen everybody in all the markets that you go to, you will have seen them with their nose mask. And before you enter the market, they will tell you to go and wash your hands. There is water provided and there is soap. And if you are not with your face nose mask, they will send you back. There are people around that will sell you the nose mask. So that is how much they understand the COVID-19 epidemic. They know that it's very, very well on ground.
Okay, but on the issue of immunization, do you have centers in?
Of course, yes. When you get downstairs, before you come up the stairs, they are there on the right. We are going down and they are there on the right side. And when you are coming into the complex, you have them on the left. They are there with people there to collect the COVID-19 injections. This is the thing we started about 2 weeks ago. The new injection. Now they are Johnson and Johnson. So that's what we do. And people are really, really coming in to collect it.
Now health is wealth, they say.
Yes.
And as it is now.
Yes, thank God that in all our places, we maintain our places and they've been there. And they walk around the clock. The PACs we have at Ijongo, we have at Prada, we have at Barua, they are all functioning very well.
Okay, as it is now, because there should be a response.
Challenges. There is no way that you don't find challenges. They are there. And we thank God that we have been able to meet up with some of our challenges. And what are the challenges? Drugs, good environment, where they treat children and their mothers and pregnant women. These are all that we do in these PACs, and we thank God that we have been able to meet up. Well, the rest that we have to do, we are sensitized, and we are giving the relevant whatever you bring in. It could be either malaria, be it typhoid, be it asthma, whatever, they are well treated.
Yes, that is the state of our markets, the market in Iba and the market in Ayoboy Baja. I can tell you, both chairmen, they are full of energy. They want to work. They want to work. They've stayed long in the system. They are not new to the local government system, so they know everything about the local government, and they really want to work. How I wish all our markets in Lagos State can be like this and have chairmen like this that will manage the affairs of the market leaders. That's all we'll be bringing you today on Feedback. But before we go on Feedback today, I'm going to leave you with the interview I had with the chairman of Ikorodu West LCDA. Yeah, he's a new chairman, but he's full of energy as well. Beware, we have plenty of them among the 57 that are new, but they are full of energy. They want to work. What he wants to do for Ikorodu West, his plans, and the project he has chosen to work on first. Join us again next week on the program, Feedback, and I will be bringing you another LCDA. If you want to reach me, if you want to call me, if you want to call me to come to your local government or your community, you can call me on 080-3695-8609. 080-3695-8609. Till I come again next week, your way again next week, I'm not going to leave without saying it once more. Mr. Governor, the people of Ikotu Igodo, LCDA, the people of Gafaru Street and Idowu Anishere Street need you. They are the forgotten ones. Please, let's reach out to them. Bye-bye.
I am Suleiman Kazim Olawaju, popular known as SK, the executive chairman of Ikorodu West LCDA. In my program, I have 3 areas that I want to concentrate on. They are education. The reason on education is personally I went to public school to take over primary school education. Secondly, infrastructures. You can see our STDA. We lack a lot of infrastructures, even within the community. In the Ikorodu division as a whole, Ikorodu West is the largest, if not that accommodates the citizen of the Ikorodu division. Then we lack a lot of infrastructures, where my regime will look into it by His grace. If we cannot do it on our own, we will cry over to the companies around, our governor and the presidency, what they can do for all, we will try. Then the third one, health. We want to make sure we do our health. We make sure that our health centers at least better off than the way we made it. Now, even the one we are trying to concentrate on, it's the same thing that limits us. And mind you, in every visitor of life, there's always limitation of fund. Even if we have 10 billion, you cannot get enough. Not that we will not touch other areas, we will touch other areas. But basically, what we want to concentrate on is, if I talk about my own personal experience, because I started from the youth, mind you, don't forget about my age, I am still a youth. I know what we are going through. Before I got to this stage, I know what I went through. I would say basically, we lack, a lot of our youth lack foresight to see the opportunities that surrounded them. We have to let them have the foresight. If possible, we give them lectures. We organize lectures for them to be able to reason very well. That does not stop that our council will not be able to give them some stipend for them. Basically, we will go into vocational centers. We partner with some people that will teach them how to do some certain tailoring, hairdressing, we will engage them. We will try as much as to engage them.
This is your radio. This is your radio.
Star FM 101.5 gives you the best of music, news, talk, entertainment, and sports like never before. We give you incisive news every hour, quality music, and sports all day round. Listen to the most entertaining, creative morning show on radio as Star FM gives you top newspaper review, headlines about politics, business, crime, events, and entertainment stories between 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. daily. Our midday show gives you classic, up-tempo, and contemporary urban music to start your day and get you energized. Between 10 to 12 noon daily, we serve it fresh. Now, take your lunch with us on Launch Hour Show between 12 noon and 2 p.m. as we pack you with good mix of music loaded with interactive live chart, comedy, game shows, and current events. Our Word of Sports on Star FM comes on daily at the 5 o'clock hour, 6 o'clock hour, and 10 o'clock hour. Daily on Star. Our Evening Belt showcase a mix of urban music, oldies laced with big jokes, talent hunt shows, and relationships. You don't want to miss is the PM Crew. And round up your day with us on Body and Soul, 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. Daily with the very best of rhythm and blues, cool music to take you to Wonderland. Join us daily as we give you the very best of music, news, sports, talk, and all-round entertainment. Star FM 101.5, entertaining you all the time. Star FM, your favorite radio station. Star FM on DSTV 869.